Alright, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another Warframe Showcase video. Today we're going to be going over Hydroid. He is a really fun Warframe to use now, really strong. He is one of my favorite Warframes. And if I'm not mistaken, he's a fucking tank. He is a corrosive king. All his abilities and his passive revolve around corrosive, and all in all, a really fun Warframe to use. If you haven't picked him up, he's one of those I highly recommend you check out. I'm using Hydroid Prime. I'm not using regular Hydroid. I just have his base skin because I like the way it looks. And if you want to farm him, you have to do the assassination mission on Earth. And that's how you get him. Really strong Warframe. Highly recommend you check him out. And let's get into his abilities real quick. So starting off with his passive, if you see here, any sort of damage that he deals, enemies are more susceptible to corrosive, and his initial cast will reduce armor by 50%. So the initial status is what I mean. Really fun. If I'm not mistaken, this also applies to his weapons, so take full advantage of that. Going on to his Tempest Barrage, essentially what he does is he looks in an area, he casts his first ability, that whole area will be raining down like giant water droplets is the best way to describe it, and they will deal corrosive damage. They'll also knock enemies down. That's pretty much what it does. Going over the Tidal Surge, essentially what you do is you turn into a wave of water. You can surge through enemies, stripping their armor, but it also has a status cleansing effect. So if you are taking a lot of status damage, you can just use that to either get away, or you can use it to CC people around you, and you are invulnerable when you are in that state. It is just a quick little, well, not a little dash. It's a good distance that you use the wave, and really reliable, especially in like low levels. Anyways, going on a plunger, your third ability. Essentially, what to do is you do this really little like casting animation, and you take armor from enemies, and you boost the amount of corrosive. If I'm not mistaken, the amount of corrosive status damage you deal. By a huge amount of percent, depending on how much armor you take, and it reduces the armor of enemies around you. So really good armor stripping ability, really good for damaging your corrosive status effects, really good stuff. Tentacle Swarm, essentially you can call forth a Kraken that will hold enemies up and will deal corrosive damage and kill them all. There is an augment that he's known for. I forget what it's called, but essentially you get more loot from enemies that are held up by the tentacles and die from it, I guess. And yeah, I'm not gonna take too much time with this. I am gonna showcase the abilities all one by one. We are going to go with level 60 enemies so you can see what's up. As far as what I run with him, loadout. Right now I took off his argon crystals because I wanna showcase how he is without the buffs. I'm running this to keep with the pirate aesthetic. I'm running the Kuva Stubbas because I think they're pretty cool. And I'm running this for, supposed to be like a trident to me. It is a trident, sentient trident. So, pirate theme. And usually, but just because I'm running this, I run carrier, but I'm not going to run right now. So, yeah, here we go. Showing off the abilities. To show off the armor stripping, I'll go with Grenier. We'll do level 60 enemies, so let's up this up. And just to show y'all real quick, they're not one, okay. There is nothing on here, so get ready for that. So let me show you his first. Essentially what you do is you're gonna look, I'm gonna look in the middle, I'm gonna cast it. If you do want to get the most out of this, you can mod this for range and strength. Duration you don't really need, it's just to deny area, strip armor. And there, as you can see, you're seeing 289, 312, 331, 200. And it's dealing a lot of cross damage, it's stripping armor. You see, there's enemies whose armors already got stripped. And keep in mind, no mods level 60, already killed some people. Okay, let me show you his second on these guys. So I'm gonna dash through them, take them all with me, and see if they survive. There you go. Good crowd control. You can group them all up. You can hit them all with your melee. Really strong stuff. Let me get rid of these guys. I think they're all dead. Okay. Okay, let's spawn a new wave of enemies. What am I doing here? On to his third. You're gonna notice, I believe, on the bottom right, I believe, above the energy, you see how much corrosive damage you deal. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cast this, the third, then I'm gonna cast my first, and you're gonna see the numbers increase. So start here in the middle. So I cast it. There you go. That's how much I increased the damage by 140%. And as you can see, the numbers are a lot bigger because your corrosive status does more damage. And if you want more proof, I'll hit him with my second. Overall, your corrosive status your corrosive status deals a ton more damage, and really good for armor stripping. Right now, I will do a mobile defense to show you how he works, because he's good on defensive game modes. He can be good on offense, but he shines really well in defensive game modes. But I don't want to do a defense, so we'll do a mobile defense. We'll just see wherever you go. Now to show you on the fourth, I'm gonna call it in the middle. You're gonna see how it looks like. There you go. If you wanna combine this with your third, you can increase the damage it deals. You can also call your first on it to add more damage. And yeah, I want you to understand, he's like not modded, and he's causing damage to level 60 enemies Rainier. I know it's not that special, but he's really strong. And before I continue, because I know I only did this for the first, if you want to get the most out of your second, you're going to want to go with duration and strength. You can go for range because you're going to go out further, but I think, oh, maybe duration will help out with that. I'd say more strength and range. If you want to make use of your third ability, range and strength, and then your fourth ability, range and strength. Duration, you don't really need it, but if you feel like modding for a bit of duration, it's totally up to you. Mod however you want. And now for the build portion of the video, for the beginner/intermediate players. Before we get into it, if you don't have any set mods, you can go look for them or far for them in Cetus, Fortuna, and Cetus, Fortuna, and Deimos. There are some late game ones. There's some late game ones. Oh my god, I can't speak. Some late game ones that I will not use because this is for like intermediate/beginner players. And if you don't have a prime mod or a corrupted mod, just know corrupted mods you can farm in Deimos with corrupted hollow keys. And if you don't have a prime mod, you can go keep your eye out for Barrel Keteer. He should bring some every time he comes by, right? Huge disclaimer there. And one last thing before we get into the build portion of the video. I don't believe in the meta. You all mod however you want to mod. The builds that I throw together for beginners/intermediate players is just to help guide you, help you understand what it is you're doing. And you can totally experiment with your own build and do what you feel is right, you know? Experiment how you want to experiment. Totally up to you. Just as long as you have fun, right? Just keep that in mind. With that being said, let's get on to the build portion of this. So, I'm going to go to upgrade here. So looking at Hydroid and everything he's done with his passive and all that stuff, what am I going to mod for? So, starting with the aura, I see it's a dash polarity. I don't think I've modded for it, so... Oh my god, my voice cracked. I'm going to throw an energy siphon for the energy. You could go Dreamer's Bond if you do have it. I just want this for more energy. Oh god. I did formal him, by the way, like once. I'll just keep that in mind. Going on through, we don't have to go through this. As a beginner, I am gonna want to go with flow. I'm gonna go with continuity. I'm gonna want to go with, where is it? Stretch for the range. I'm gonna throw on some vigor for survival. Where are you? This used to be my I say this in every video. This used to be my clutch mod. When I was grinding up Warframe. So I even now I still love it. I don't use it now as much because I got other stuff, but yeah, huge plus this mod over here. Transient Fortitude is a corrupted mod. You can farm those in the Derelict vaults in Demos. I'm gonna throw that on there. We are missing some Intensify for some strength. Where is that? We'll throw that on there. I have this slot unlocked. This is for more you intermediate players if you have a certain planet unlocked following the second dream. You can throw on either some Cunning Drift for more range or Power Drift for more strength. I'm gonna go with this just because I want more strength. And then so we have everything pretty much set out for our abilities. What else do I want to run? Is there anything? No, I can't run Archon stuff yet. You could use a bit of armor, but I think I'm gonna pass on that. Think I might go with, where is it? Go with some Auger Reach with some range. Let's see what else we can do here. If you do have this mod, definitely use it because it's good for farming. Highly recommended, especially if you're a new player. Definitely recommended. I would throw it on here, but this is more just power stuff. Let me look through this real quick. Oh, that's not bad. No, tempted, but no. These mods over here are late game-ish. You have to get past a new war to get these. This is on demos. Where are you at? This is augment. I guess I'll just throw in the augment on there. Why not? So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty good with this right now. Arcanes, I'm not gonna put them on because chances are you don't have a lot of good arcanes, or they're not ranked up enough. So just keep that in mind. That is us. That's gonna go into my late game build. There's gonna be a demonstration, like I said. It's gonna be off in a mobile defense. So yeah, spawning these enemies up, and keep in mind they are level 60 enemies still. Oh my god. Armor goes up. Armor. Energy goes up to 641. Let me show you the stats real quick, because I forgot to do that. I don't know if I need to do that. Let me know if you guys like the stats comparison. But comparing base Hydroid to regular Hydroid, base Hydroid goes up from, the shield goes up from 365 to 550. The armor goes up from 240 to 290. Energy goes up from 140 to 175. The health stays the same. And the sprint speed stays the same. So do with that information what you will. Anyways, here is the first ability. Right here in the middle. Way bigger numbers. And a lot of armor stripping. And it's killing people. Yeah, it's messing them up. You can't go for duration if you want to keep the ability up longer. Totally up to you. so do we have anything here? We have this guy over here. He's gone. Now to show you the second, why do I keep coming here? Show you the second. I'm gonna go from front to back. So here's what it looks like. Got a gathering up. Oh my god, that gathered everyone up. Jesus. It's good for grouping. I'm gonna push them all this way and, you know, unalive them all. Think anyone survived that? No, we're good. Okay. So there's that. I'm gonna spawn in some more enemies and show you the third. I'm not gonna go into my late game build. I'm just gonna show it off towards the end. Then when I get to my ship, and I'm gonna start the mission. So going right here in the middle. Now I believe when I did it last time, it was at 140. Let's see how much it increases. There you go. Casting my first. You can see you get armor from your third, and you get a damage increase on your corrosive stuff. This guy, Corrosive King, highly recommend you check him out. Really fun frame, really strong frame. Even in the high ranks, he's really strong. Had a lot of fun with him. And you can recast it to gain more damage, but I'm just gonna show off the fourth as is. There you go. Activate my third. Yeah, as you can see, he don't play. Really fun Warframe. Once again, highly recommend you check him out. And this is what this is what I would assume is like a beginner/intermediate build. Anyways, we're gonna go into mobile defense, but first we're gonna stop by my ship so I can put the stuff I had on him back and show you the differences. And yeah, catch you all in a bit. Alright, we are back from the stuff. Let me show you what we have going on before we continue with the next mission. I'm gonna Hydroid real quick. Most of it's the same. I have more health. I ended up using argon crystals for... I only have 3 on him. One for effectiveness on energy orbs, the red one for strength, and the blue one for armor. So he's more tanky now. This is what I'm running. I'm running Siphon for more energy, duration, energy. These 2 mods for strength and health. Range mods, more strength and armor. I do need to form a something for this, and it's one of the Umbra mods, but I don't have any Umbra former right now. Also, what I am doing is I'm using Multi-Augment for even more strength, and Multi-Efficiency for duration. So, yeah. I do want to check something real quick, because I've kind of been thinking about this. No, okay, yeah. So yeah, and also my loadout, it stays the same. I just added carrier on there. I sadly don't have carrier prime yet. And yeah, we're gonna go into a mission in a moment. I'm gonna go do some mobile defense. Where we're at, I have no idea, by the way. I hope you all like my ship. I have a lot of noggles. Really cool stuff. But anyways, I will catch you all on the next mission. Alright, so I decided to do a mobile defense on the Void. We are in a 10. And we're going to see how this goes. I just want to show off how he synergizes, what he's good for, and how strong he becomes. If you don't know, by the way, if you are Prime Warframe, you can benefit from the traps. They will give you energy, so just keep that in mind. If you're ever in the Void and you have a Prime, don't drop energy, just go up to these and watch. 250 energy. These are level 40 enemies. There's that. We'll up here for some more energy. Where they at? Ha. Energy here, and we're good. Also, by the way, I know I've been uploading a lot less. If you didn't watch my last video, it's mainly because, one, I've been religiously playing Helldivers. I'm going to start making a lot of shorts. I've been just stockpiling footage, and that's going to be my next video Wednesday. So, keep that in mind. Super excited for that. And then, a lot of stuff is coming up in my personal life. Highly recommend, if you're like interested in my community, you want to see what's going on with me, because I always keep you all up to date. Feel free to check out my last video. Playing GTA. It's another game I've also been super into again. I made a new character, and I've just been what have I been doing? Did I miss that twice? There you go. And I have just been, yeah, I made a new character in GTA, and I've just been on the grind for that. Which I would love to make GTA content. The thing is, I don't know how, dude. It's weird. Like, also, like, I want to make, like, Battle Royale content. I mean, well, back when I used to play, like, Battle Royale. Like, I played COD Warzone, but not as much anymore. I play more casual. But, yeah, I would want to make more content. I just don't know how. So, like, I want people to play with, too. Low-key, I'd be open to collab with people. But, yeah. As you're watching, by the way, it's all about keeping your third up. Doing this. I know I'm low on health. I'm gonna be right up here. Yeah, huge radius. Oh, crazy.
We cannot blame these creatures. They are being led by the Father. I was cut in half.
Gotta love the Cruiser.
But through its Yana's key, the void
No one has armor.
bro.
Double bro. There you go.
They cut me down, but still I speak. I am energy, and I cannot be destroyed.
Oh my god. What else? Yeah, no, I've just been on the grind with GTA. And I've been playing Helldivers, man. I have a lot of funny clips. Had some pretty cinematic ones today too. I moved from Super Earth to kind of go scrap some automatons. And, yeah. I haven't played it against the automatons in a minute. And it's been fun. Did you go down? You did go down. Dang it. The only downside was having that mod to revive you. He's like, he goes down while he's reviving you, and it sucks. Anyways, yeah, and I got a lot of stuff going on. I started my real estate courses. Super excited for that. I want to finish them within 6 months, so I'm gonna be grinding when I can. Yeah, just a lot of stuff like to update you all on. It's all on that last video. Highly recommend you check it out. I will say this because I do need to say it in case you all are interested in subscribing. I will go down. My upload's gonna go down from 3 to 2. I will try to upload.
Looks like some serious crud is going
Still,
down
like, I'm
up
still
there.
gonna try and hit the 3. I'm not gonna stop.
We're
Like,
not
I'm not
in
gonna
trouble
not
like
upload 3 videos. If I can, I will. But I'd rather set the expectation low on uploads when it comes to that. Just because I can't say I'm gonna hit 3 and then just consistently get 2, you know. Even now, these past weeks, I've only been like uploading like once a week, with the exception of some shorts. And that's not right, but I just got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, work, obviously my classes that I just spoke about, and yeah. I roll too much. They see me rolling. Oh my god.
The odds were against us, Kenna, but we did it.
I just saved it. Yeah, as you can see, this guy, Hydroid, is really strong. I know I've been saying it a lot, but I highly recommend you pick him up. Especially if you're like grinding your star chart. If you can't farm him yet, either trade the platinum to get him, or wait till you get to that part or that far in the star chart to farm him, because he's really good. He will carry you into a lot of
Another
games.
job well executed.
With that being said, if you made it this far into the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Hydroid. If he's your favorite, let me know what you think of the video. I feel like I've improved in terms of the way I communicate to you all regarding the series so far. I hope I keep it up. And yeah, with that being said, if you are interested in more Warframe content, let me know down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're interested. Definitely leave a subscribe. Let me know what you think, alright? With that being said, I will catch you all later. Peace. God, that was a weird sign off.